Ladies and gentlemen, hello from the MLG studios here in New York City, and welcome back to Heart of the Swarm Exhibitions. Today is Thursday, which means we got a show match going on, a best of 7 between Seed and Supernova. And a quick reminder, you just saw that awesome commercial that popped onto your screen. Of course, if you want to get a career or a chance at a career in game design or anything gaming, this is something you should possibly look into. Of course, you can visit http www.fullsail.edu/MLG to get more information, fill out a little form to get information on that. But it's a great platform to get yourself into this industry. It's like every graphic you see on your screen has been made by a Full Sail graduate here at MLG. We have 2 interns currently at our offices here in New York City. So for any one of you who wants to get into the gaming industry, as far as game design,
audio engineering,
just
computer animation,
exactly, just so many options there. Of course, visit the website fullsail.edu/MLG, fill out that form, and get yourself some more information about that great opportunity there provided to us by Full Sail. Awesome to see. But that being said, we're in the middle of a show match here. Best of 7, Seed Supernova. Game 5 is about to begin. Now asking if the players are ready. Don't want to start unless they're ready.
This is true.
But again, there is auto mining.
I
always bring that up, don't I?
That's true. It's always in the back of your head every match you play. But the one thing about this match is I really want to see Supernova. I like the direction he was going the last game.
As far as
the way he played it. The slow push.
Got it.
I mean, I think it's unfair to say that strategy doesn't work because the Hellion drop put him so far behind, I feel like. But especially like we saw, I believe it was in game number 3. Yes, game number 3. Like, if it's a standard game, Siege is too good against Terran. Like,
against
Terran or Seed.
Oh, Seed, sorry.
Seed's too good against Terran.
Siege.
Yeah, sorry. That if you're a Terran, oh, look at that.
Oh,
wow.
That's another Heart of the Swarm beta key.
Well, magical one popped up on the bottom there. It has EG in it. EGJYP. No, it's JWR. Close enough. I actually just put JYP on my anti-team.
I did too. You copied me again.
Yeah, I did. We tend to copy each other for that. I felt it was time for Jaedong to go, man.
And
like
again, nothing. Now that you threw it out there, nothing against JYP.
Oh, no,
it's just based on like the lineups and based on who they're playing, etc.
It is.
JYP's awesome.
Yeah. As I was saying, Seed. I think if you play like Wings of Liberty style TVP, you're just not gonna beat Seed. Like, maybe like. The odds of beating Seed in this, I mean, he's the guy who beat MVP in the GSL HoTS finals, right? Like, this guy's PVT is off the charts in a standard PVT game. But now it's Heart of the Swarm. And I think if Supernova can keep coming with some cool things, like he almost won that first game with that Thor push.
He did.
And I think just a few modifications, like, I really want to see Battle Hellions because I think they look cool.
I think Supernova's gonna love these positions though.
Oh yes, of course. This is a map that it's interesting. It's so novel. Everyone loves novel maps. I actually love to see maps like this added in just to test them out. But I do think that close positions like this are just too close. Like, it's just too close.
So you would prefer just force cross positions?
I kind of would, although I feel like this would be best in the 3-player map. I feel you can make this a 3-player map.
Oh.
With the way
like eliminate one of the maps and then just kind of rotate.
Yeah, make it like a because the problem with 3-player maps, people say, is there's often if you have the naturals, there's going to be someone who'll have an advantage in that they'll be closer to the person natural than vice versa. But that doesn't occur, at least to the same degree, if the naturals are part of the main base. In a situation like this, it's similar to like Outside and Brood War, where if everything is kind of either going straight towards the middle, or it's part of the main base area, it's actually not a big deal, the advantage at rotational advantage. So I think this could be a great 3-player map. And it would yeah.
No, well, go ahead. Sorry.
That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah. I think this would be a solid 2v2 v2v2 map.
Oh, it would.
Perhaps.
You have to add a couple more bases though.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
How about a bunch of gold minerals in the middle?
That's your solution to every map.
Gases around it. I like doing that, man.
I think it makes if you want to have an interesting free for all or 2v2v2v2, you've got to put some incentive for people to go out there and fight.
Of course, and for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, every single day we have something going on here related to Heart of the Swarm at 5 p.m. Eastern. Yesterday we had free for alls in a map that I kind of edited a little bit, and I threw some gold minerals in the middle. made it a little bit more exciting. And if you want to check out those VODs, you can head on over to youtube.com/official MLG SE2. Those VODs are up as we speak. Or you can catch us live every day, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Both ways work. You can do both.
Yeah, and if you're watching this on VOD, do you have any special words for those people? Mr.
Thank you, guys. And check out the next one live and continue to watch some of the past VODs. Yeah. You know one of the cool things about our YouTube VOD section, this is just YouTube in general. You can make playlists, right?
Sure.
And we have some pre-built playlists. So if you just want to watch the cool Heart of the Storm and stuff, or you just want to watch the Tournament Champions or whatever it is.
Rules of Engagement.
Rules of Engagement, yeah. You can make your little playlist there.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
This is kind of cool.
This is a great reaction. But you know what? Seed has a Mothership Core. Not enough for Photon Overcharge yet, though. But there's only a few Marines. The Mothership Core might be to just kill the Marines.
He's got a Force Field. Doesn't have to Force Field.
I think he wants to wait till he has... maybe wants to wait for a Guardian Shield.
Retreating. Use the Force Field to prevent them.
It could be. And look at all the SCVs that aren't in the battle. He Force Fielded behind every single Marine, was able to isolate the SCVs.
Nice little mineral walk there from Supernova, trying to get more SCVs involved.
I think Siege should just pull out all the probes. Pull all the probes and all the units. The Mothership Core can beat everything now, right?
Yeah.
Actually, what he did was great. Setting him up to the Marines. That's even better.
Yeah.
Of course, anything I can think of, he can think of better. The nature of being such a great
well, the bunker finish, that's the good news. The bad news is it might die momentarily. Marine trying to get inside, but the Marine going to be targeted down. SCV is still going to try to repair it, but they're repairing something that has nothing inside it that actually attacks, so he's going to immediately back away. And I think Seed, just like that, might have clinched this show match.
It certainly looks like it. I mean, you know, he did lose a few probes, but Supernova lost, I would say, significantly more SCVs, not to mention the commitment he did there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting because Supernova actually built 2 gases before he did that attack.
I think he definitely didn't, wasn't necessarily going to do it.
And until he scouted, and then he was like, well, why not?
I'm going to try it. Because again, it's close positions. You can't just force field the ramp, right? I mean, you need 2 force fields. And
you know, there's a build that's very similar to this, but it's instead of building 2 gases, you just build a 3rd barracks. And imagine if he had like 3 more Marines in that. Well, it would have been 1 more Marine in the push, but it would have been 1 more Marine in the push, and then it would have been the rallied Marines would have been 3 at a time instead of 2. And I think it might have done more damage there in that case. I don't know. Either way, though, I mean, this is going to be such an uphill battle. He's just so far behind in the worker count.
Yeah, 30 to 20 there in favor of Seed. Now, he does have double orbital commands for Mules.
Mules are good.
But
Mules are good.
Even so.
Oh,
it's going to be a challenge.
I hope Seed's going for Dark Templar here, because that would be like a great response to how this opening went. Because you know they're going to be just dropping Mules nonstop. Interesting little way to try to slow down the mine. I think this is the 2nd time we've seen that, actually. It's pretty cool.
I think they do slow down when they're mining. Do they?
No, let's see. Oh, wait, maybe you're right, because there's not...
I can't tell.
I think they do. Yeah, they actually mine a little slower. It's not just the movement rate. It is, I think it is also the rate in which they zap the minerals, too. So it might actually slow the mining by a full 50% for everybody that's in there.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you know, the cool thing about it is, like, why not? Like, he's obviously has map, like, his opponent failed to Marine SVL, and it's going to be a while before his opponent can move out again. So what else is this Mothership Core going to do?
Yeah,
well, like,
you have the energy. It's going to come back.
I mean, he could have even done it twice, but then if he did it twice, then he would be risking not having a Photon Overcharge later in the game, right?
I mean, he could have built a Nexus over here, and then transferred his probes.
That's true. He can still do that.
Yeah, well, he can, but he could have done it earlier.
Look at the way Supernova is going into this. He says, you know what? I'm a little bit behind. Let's try something offbeat. Let's go full mech. I love this, and he's going to crank out a ton of Hellions or Battle Hellions. Well, they're going to be Hellions until the army finishes because you can't build Battle Hellions off the bat.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder if he's going to turn this into a 2-base all-in, or if he's going to play a macro mech. I almost feel a 2-base time would be like really strong. Like really, really strong. If you hit with like wait until you get 6 tanks and just then like 30 Hellions, that would just be absolutely devastating.
I don't know about this decision here from Seed.
Well, I think Seed has no idea what Supernova is doing. He wants to kind of... And he has recall, right? That's the idea, his recall. Okay. So if he gets in...
Well, actually, he scouted everything.
Oh, he did? Oh, with the hallucination. Oh, I missed that hallucination scout earlier. I forgot you start with that now. That's so powerful. Protoss is pretty good now, isn't he?
He knows exactly what's going on. I would be very careful if I was him.
Yeah.
Because the Hellions could theoretically swing around and potentially get to the base before.
They could, and then he'd be stuck using some energy and recall, which would be... No, and I mean, recall takes some time as well.
Yeah.
So now he knows it's
I love how he always hides his High Templar. Look at this.
He does. And they're there to stop drops as well, but also, like you mentioned, avoid the scan. Very, very, very powerful. And, you know, Storm is going to be great against the Hellions. It's something that's... Some people don't think a Storm is great versus mech, but it's funny because you need either Storm or Colossi to deal with Hellions, actually. Like, Hellions in mass don't die to normal Protoss units very effectively. So you've got to have the AoE. Storm is going to be great for that. Supernova decides the time is now. I'm worried he may be being a bit hasty here in his move out.
When would you rather him push out?
I'd like to see him wait for 6 tanks, but you know what? 4 might just do it.
He's not even going to siege him for now.
No, there's no reason, man. It's just zealots. What are they going to do? He's got so many of these Hellbats. Oh, here
comes
the Storms!
Storms going down onto Supernova's army. The tanks trying to scramble and siege up. But great Storms here from Seed. But is that going to be enough, though? Still a lot of units still alive here for Supernova. But slowly but surely, they should all be taken out. These High Templars are going to be turned into Archons. And Supernova's not going to have enough with this initial push. And he might have to come up with a backup plan.
This is a situation where, you know, he had no idea the Storm was there.
GG.
This is actually a game that he would have won that battle if he knew Seed had Storm. You know why?
He would have split up his units?
He would have slow pushed. And if you slow push your tanks, then if they're in siege mode, the Templar can't get close. And as long as he doesn't lose the Hellbats that fast, you know, he would be in great shape.
It's how important it is to hide your tech.
It is.
And how important it is to scout your opponent's tech. A scan. But it's so hard to scan 2 bases like that.
Yeah, it's shot.
How are you going to be able to predict?
Maybe running some Hellions around circles.
Or use your medevac ignite afterburners.
I don't think he never had a starport though.
Oh, okay.
But if he did,
yeah.
Maybe making a single Reaper with the new 3.75 range.
You can jump in the back there.
You can jump in the back and run around like an idiot and do circles and then regenerate everything. Yeah,
they're really fast. But yeah, guys, that concludes this show match. Seed with the 4-1 victory over Supernova. Who would have predicted that? I definitely didn't think that would be the result here.
I'm a big Protoss fanboy. I love Protoss, so I'm always
#1 on the Grandmaster ladder.
Yeah, but Seed is Seed, man. This guy's like top couple Protoss in the world. I mean, just a legend in StarCraft 2. I'd have to say. Yeah,
very well played. Proving he's definitely going to be one that you have to be thinking about when you're thinking about great players in Heart of the Storm. Seed with the 4-1 over Supernova, going to take home $100. Guys, if you have suggestions for who you want to see play in next week's Heart of the Swarm Best of 7 show match, hit me up on Twitter at axeltoss. He's at isaxlab. Give us your suggestions. Of course, we also have another beta key that we're going to throw on the screen momentarily. There it is, XXX ZW4. I was going to read the whole thing, but I don't know. I lost inspiration.
It's got a lot of X's in it, and that's always a good sign.
Yeah, always a good sign. So congratulations, whoever manages to grab that. And coming up next, we're going to have Rules of Engagement. We might have a little bit of time to go over some patch notes.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break, then go over some of the patch notes, and we'll be right back in a few minutes.
Yeah, and of course, tomorrow is going to be pretty awesome. We got King of the Hill with Cats and Dragon. And you're going to be casting with Total Biscuit. So
that's right.
Cats and Dragon will start out the King of the Hill. Cats is currently on a 1-game winning streak. I don't know if you can call it a streak, but I'm doing it. Going to try to extend it to 5, which is what you need to get some money. And of course, we have a bunch of awesome players lined up to play in that, so tune into that. But coming up next, we're going to do some discussion over the latest Heart of the Swarm patch notes, so you can know what to think. Because I know a lot of people read them, and they're like, I don't know what to think. I'm angry. I don't know why. But that's why we're here. We're going to help you figure it out, and we're going to figure it out together and discover the awesome game of Heart of the Swarm. Once again, thanks to Blizzard for keeping Heart of the Swarm open while we finished up our show match. And again, congratulations to Seed. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back with some Heart of the Swarm patch notes discussion in just a bit.